How you doing? Yeah, I figured that.
I'm making them. Oh my gosh, all the time.
Just marking them.
Yeah. No, nobody. Yeah, we got marking in 62. Yeah. Well, I told Randy about it last week. I don't know if I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah, real time softball. Too.
Good boy. That picture not taken.
So you go with them first and then real town?
Yeah. But it doesn't know.
He talked.
Good Tuesday evening, everyone, and welcome into the Sports Blitz, Lake Martin Sports Roundup Show. We're live on location at beautiful downtown Alexander City, the JR Sports Bar and Grill, as we are each and every Tuesday from 6 to 7. We have a very, very festive crowd here tonight. We have a couple of great guests. We'll have an all-star team from Reeltown as well as one represented here in Alexander City. I am very excited for tonight's show, but joined as always with Adam Blankenship. So, Adam, how you doing?
Well, I'm making it today, man. I'm a little congested, but I'm here. You know, it's like you said, in here enjoying this big crowd we got tonight at JR's. Everybody here getting some hot wings and chicken fingers and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm just excited to sit here with you and talk a little sports.
Absolutely. Well, before we dive into some of the local things, and we definitely do have something very local, actually, we do need to hit first. Cal Jones was drafted in the 6th round by the Kansas City Royals. We had a great interview with him on Saturday. He will forego his scholarship to the University of Alabama and take that 6th round money. So
he hit 515.
10 home runs.
515 with 10 home runs.
Yeah, he's the hitter. He actually the Royals and the Braves were hot on him, so he went out and did some prep work for them. Kind of did a audition for them per se, and he was hitting them out. Major League Parks in. So, I mean, that's awesome. High school. So, you know, he's got the bat and runs a 6'4" or 6'5", 60, if I'm not mistaken.
That's illegal.
Something along those lines. So I think it's 6'5", 60. So he's got the speed. He's going to play center field more or some outfield position, but very, very good athlete. Somebody who was great on the football side as well, but gave it all he had for baseball. And obviously now it worked out.
He lines up to be one of those, with that speed and that type power, he lines up to one of those 25 homer, 25 stolen base type guys right there. If he can do that, he's going to make a lot of money. A lot of money.
Is that music first to go? I can't really tell. Okay, I'm sorry. I was hearing some music, and I thought that might have been our cue. But again, we do have a very good show today. 2 all-star teams, and this is what it is this time of year. And it's great to see all of our area teams represented on such a great level. Alexander City in itself had multiple teams make it to district, and then obviously several other teams that are going to be playing on the state level now. So excited for them, and we'll have a chance to catch up with real time here. So it should be a very exciting show, Adam.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting in one of these all-star teams. A lot of, like you said, played their district tournaments and got a little warm-up and get ready for state. So it's going to be fun to check in with them and see how they're ready for that. I know the summertime is here. The heat's here. So that's always going to be fun. I remember growing up playing and dealing with that. So, but, yes, it's going to be nice to touch base with some of them and see what their plans are, I guess, for this upcoming weekend, basically, with the state tournaments.
Absolutely. And, again, before we take our first break, Game 5 last night, Cavs down 3-1. LeBron James, Kyrie Irving put on one heck of a show.
Oh, it was amazing. LeBron being LeBron. But the thing is,
okay, go ahead.
Here's the thing is, LeBron does that, and everybody's just kind of like, well, it's about time LeBron plays like he's capable of. I mean, you can't put up a stat line like he did every single game. I mean, it was nice to see him being aggressive going to the basket, and I'd say the big thing in that game was Bogut going down. I mean, because after he went down, they had no one in the middle. It was just wide open lane for the rest of the game. So it's going to be interesting to see what his MRI is going to say and everything, what's going to happen with that, and also see the effect that Draymond really has. If Draymond comes back and plays good this next game, do you think he should be Finals MVP? Because you're kind of seeing what they can do with him and without him.
What I think is I think Draymond's a very valuable piece, but that's not why they lost, I don't think. Now, it definitely helped, though. I'll say, there's one way of looking at it, because obviously they do score more points and the lane was more open. You could do more things offensively, but I don't see anybody really stopping what was happening. 17 for 24 for Kyrie. Like, it was going to be tough now, even though he's not guarding him, but they were so efficient last night.
And that's the thing about it is, that is a huge win. LeBron played crazy. Kyrie played crazy, but is it going to take 40 plus from each one of them to win too? I mean, can they do that again? Because there's no one else on their team that's putting up any shots. Is Kevin Love? Is he playing?
They scored 110 points, 112, and had 82 from those two. So
is Kevin Love on the court? Is he out there?
And we talked about this. I mean, are they better off without him?
Sit him. I think sit him. I'm surprised Shannon Fry didn't see a single minute of playing time. But Richard Jefferson's playing like he's 20 again, so that's fun to watch.
Yeah, well, it's we'll definitely dive into a little bit of that after we interview some of these all-star teams and get more of a feel for what you think about what's going to happen when we go back for Game 6. And I said keep Cavs in 6. Obviously, that's not going to happen. But if they win this game, they win Sunday, or excuse me, Thursday.
Yeah.
If they win Thursday,
LeBron won't lose in Cleveland. He won't lose in Cleveland.
They're winning the series. They'll shock the world, come back, win in Golden State. They've won more games in a 5-game stretch against Golden State than anybody would have at home. So
I hope you're right.
The world needs Cleveland to succeed.
They do.
Man.
I want LeBron to win so bad. I want him to win so bad.
Well, we'll dive in that a little bit, but we'll go ahead and take our first break, and when we return, we'll have Scott Meacham up here to represent the 7U All-Star team here in Alexander City. More Lake Martin Sports Roundup show right after this. All right, coming back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Little League Central here on the Late Martin Sports Roundup Show. And again, we are here in downtown Alexander City at our corporate sponsor's place, JR Sports Bar and Grill, and we couldn't do it without them. 256-329-2328 is the number to dial in for them, and you can order something for delivery or come in and eat here at this great establishment and hang out with us here with a couple of our all-star teams. And speaking of all-star teams, we do have a very festive group up here, and they're coached by Scott Meacham. So the 7U All-Star teams represented here. So Scott, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, we had you on a couple of weeks ago for the league championship team for the 7U or the 8U Dodgers, or 7 and 8-year-old Dodgers. So that's obviously how we ended up here was with the league championship. So give us a little background on what you guys have been doing on the All-Star side. I know you've been involved in a couple of tournaments, especially at least on the district side of things. You were on that, so give us a little background on that.
That's right. Typically your district tournaments are split up by age group. So you'd have a 8-year-old tournament, 7-year-old tournament. We only had one other 7-year-old team in our district, which was Kowaliga. So I asked the district commissioner if we could play in the 8-year-old tournament to get some experience. Get ready to take these boys to state, and the goal was to go up there and be competitive, play well, and if we did that, I thought we would be prepared, to go, and we did just that. We won the first game. We lost a tough one in 2 extra innings the first night. We battled back. We put 4 8-year-old teams out, and then we lost in the championship game to the Alex City 8-year-old. So we're kind of battle tested. That's what we wanted to do.
And moving up, obviously, when you have a 7-year-old group playing with the 8, now these guys did play with each other throughout the league, but when it comes to an all-star, obviously that's the best of each age group. So was there a drop-off, do you think, any, or were they talented enough still to handle it?
Well, I think it helps playing throughout the year, with the 8s. And these kids kind of look up to the 8s in a sense, and I try to get that out of them because they play with them all year. So they, start off a little intimidated, and so that definitely helps throughout the year. And we do have some, some talented boys, and really the biggest thing is they're coachable. We don't have a whole lot of the know-it-alls, and they're willing to learn. They want to get better, and that's helped us.
All right, so district was in Lincoln. Where will you guys go for the state tournament?
We will go to Florence, Alabama we'll go up on the 24th. We'll start play on the 25th. So that's not this weekend, but next weekend.
You guys have any idea on the amount of teams or which teams are represented?
I heard this afternoon looking at they're thinking 10 teams right now, but it could grow. But I think we've got 10 confirmed. So, and a lot of these teams, we'll be somewhat familiar with, playing in the state tournament last year as 6-year-olds. You would expect for it to be a lot of the same kids, that you would see this year. So we know, what the competition is going to be like. We've got some new kids this year that we didn't have last year that have been tremendous additions to the team. And, we look forward to going up there and fielding a competitive team and playing good baseball.
Scott Meacham, who is the head coach of the 7U All-Star team representing here Alexander City's Parks and Rec. And Scott, this is a team, majority of these kids, at least from your perspective, you have a couple, but they were on the T-ball team last year, and then they go up to coach pitch or at least machine pitch. So what's been the biggest difference, I guess, from your side on the coaching side from going from T-ball to the machine?
Well, a lot of the kids, as they start getting older, they're ready to get off the tee. And then, it's kind of like life. It's a full circle because as you get older, what you always go back to practicing that swing and perfecting that swing is the tee. So you got to keep your eye on the ball, when you're hitting off the tee, and same can be said off the pitching machine. Except pitching machine is now a moving object, and so got to keep the eye on the ball, and got to hit it. You got to be smart.
All right. Well, what we're going to do right now is give this 7U All-Star team an opportunity to introduce themselves again. And we had a couple of guys on from the Dodgers before and randomly, but we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves. Yeah.
I'm here with my first guest. What's your name? What position do you play?
Cash.
What position do you play?
Second.
Second base. You ready for next weekend's tournament?
Sort of.
Okay. All right. All right, my next man. All right, next one, all right? What's your name? What position do you play?
Jaden Brooks in third base.
Are you ready to play next weekend?
Yes, sir.
There you go. See, you say the same thing like, heck yeah, I'm ready to play. You know, that's what you should do. There you go. That works too. All right, my next man. What's your name? What position do you play?
Dayton Laker, and I play right field.
Right field. As the coach has been wearing you out all these practices and everything y'all are doing.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, it's all for a good reason. Though. We're gonna win it, right? All right. Let's move around a little bit. Get y'all to once you go, just kind of file through. Okay. Here, come this way. My next man. What's your name? What position do you play?
Middle field.
All right. And what's your name?
Carson.
Carson. Are you ready for next weekend?
Yes, sir.
There you go. See it. The enthusiasm is starting to get up a little bit. You know, y'all be excited, get ready to play. Next guy, all right? Squeeze right through here. What's your name? What position do you play?
Brenton Brown, and I play left field.
Left field. You hit any home runs this year?
1.
12. Good gracious. That's awesome. Boy, there you go. You hit a bunch of them in the tournament coming up too, okay? All right. What's your name? What position do you play?
My name's Will, and I play right field.
Right field. What's been your favorite part of All-Star so far? Put you on the spot, didn't it? Winning, right?
Winning.
There you go. There you go. All right. What's your name? What position do you play?
I play catcher, and my name's Dawson.
Catcher. All right. Let me ask you this question then. How hot is it with all that catching stuff on?
Very hot.
Has it been hot? There you go. Well, I wish you all the luck in the world, and you're the man back there with it's a big responsibility playing catcher. So just keep up the good work. My next man.
My name is Jesse, and I play shortstop.
Shortstop. Who's your favorite player, Jesse?
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper. What, you should talk to your daddy and see if he lets you grow your hair out like his.
Okay.
There you go. All right, next man. What's your name? What position do you play?
My name is Kay, and I play left center.
Left center. Do you catch all the fly balls that come your way?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does he? Everybody's chiming in. Okay, the man with the glove over here. Well, good job. All right, next man. What's your name? What position do you play?
JJ Milliner, and I play center field.
Center field. So you cover all the ground out there, don't you? Who's your favorite player?
No.
Ken Griffey Jr.?
I said I don't know.
You don't know? All right, that's fair enough. Who's yours?
Chipper.
Chipper Jones. There we go.
Uh-oh, y'all
Babe
don't follow
Ruth.
that.
Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, what's your name? What position do you play?
My name's Carter, and I play pitcher.
Pitcher. All right. What do you like most about playing pitcher?
The pop-ups that are hit to me.
There you go. You catch all of those too?
Yes.
Did you say Bo Jackson? I like that. There you go. Best athlete ever. All right. Just remember that. All right. What's your name? What position do you play?
My name is Tyler Lumpkin. I play first base.
First base. So
Cool
you
stuff
probably have
right
some of the
there.
best hands on the team there, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did I told everybody get a chance to come in and cash in? Everybody get a chance? Y'all talk to you? Okay. Well, look, we wish y'all all the luck in the world, and y'all go up there and stay home, okay?
All right,
We
we're
got everybody?
going to go ahead
There
and
we
take
go.
a
All right.
break here. Scott, congratulations again
All right,
on
guys.
the league
Well,
championship,
thank you.
and congratulations with district, and hopefully you guys will have an opportunity to bring back something here for state.
Hey, thank you, Scott.
All right, we'll go ahead and take another break, and when we return, we will have members of the 11U All-Star team for real time. More of the Lake Martin Sports Roundup show right after this.
loud here tonight, isn't it?
It's crowded.
I'm telling you.
"30 seconds." All right, coming back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Lake Martin Sports Roundup. I'm your host, Adam Blankenship. I'm here. Scott's here as well. We're kicking into the next segment. We got our next team. We got the 12U Real-Town Girls Softball All-Star Team. I'm here with head coach Daniel Futrell. I appreciate the coach for coming up here. I know it's got a crowd. And
Oh, yeah.
it's probably people can tell from the background noise. It's a big crowd here at JR's tonight. So we appreciate y'all coming out here.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yeah, definitely. Tell me a little bit about your team. What do y'all have going on?
Well, we just played this weekend in a pre-area tournament in Wetumpka, and this is our all-star team, and they won one, lost two, and we just wanted to bring them up here tonight to kind of show them off and let them have a good time.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. All-Stars is always a fun time because it's rewarding for the girls, too, because they played all year long, and they were obviously great during the season, so this is a good way to give them a little victory lap, you know.
That's right. It's a good group of girls, and any coach would be proud to have them. They did a good job.
Oh, that's great. Have you coached them for a while coming up and everything? Or?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got a daughter on the team, and the good thing about it is I went to school with a lot of their parents, so we've known each other a long time, and they're really a good group of girls, and they'll listen and do what you ask them to do.
That's a good thing, knowing them and everything. So to make them run extra and everything, you can get by with that.
That's right. That's right. The parents don't take nothing off of them. So.
Oh, that's good. So tell me a little about the tournament. How many teams did y'all have there? And
there was 5 in this tournament. It's Wetumpka, Millbrook, Marbury, and Phoenix City and ourselves.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of a 2-pool play, and play 2 games, then get seeded, and then you start into the regular play. But it was fun. They had a good time. Learned a little bit and played a lot. It was hot.
Yeah.
We were there at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I think we left about 7 o'clock at night.
It's a long day, and summertime's got here quick, hasn't it?
That's right. It was very hot, but all the girls did good, and Wetumpka put on a good program, and they had a good venue, and everybody had a good time. So that's what it was all about, and that's the main thing. These girls, I wanted to say is if people out there that have children, sign them up to play rec ball. These girls are making friendships that last them lifetimes. I've got friends that I played ball with, and some of them are parents on this team, and you need to sign them up and let them play.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about.
And that's one of the things people really don't realize. It's softball or it's basketball, whatever it may be, but it's not. You learn so many different life lessons while playing that. Like you said, the friendships you make. I know all the friends that I have now coming up is the kids that I play ball with.
That's right.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, and the coaches, the other coaches that are here, I went to school with, and we played ball together, and now seeing the girls play ball, that just means a lot more too.
It is.
And
it's just like a big family.
That's right. And being from a small town like that, we know everybody. But I had a couple of girls on my regular season team that never played before this year, and I think they regretted waiting until they were 12 to play. So sign them up early and let them play, and let them make friends, no matter how good or how bad they are. If they never played before.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. It really is the best way, because one thing about it is it teaches you to win and lose, anybody can win, but the losing part is a hard part to learn. There's no other way to better than to learn it,
Well, and we struggled through the regular season. I think we finished 6-6, but it's not all about the winning and losing. It's about how these girls play, how they learned, and life lessons. Like you said, you're not going to win everything.
Exactly right.
We did win a few, and we played hard, and we learned a lot. Same way with the pre-area we just played in. We didn't win them all, but they had some good timely hits, and the game we won, we came from behind, tied them, and then went ahead. So we had a good time.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get Scott down here. He's going to introduce us to some of these girls here, and Scotty, go ahead and start with the first ones down there.
All right, man. We'll start with you. What is your name and what position do you play?
My name is Harlan and I play second base.
All right, and what was your favorite thing so far about this softball season?
Just getting to play with all my friends.
Getting to play with all your friends. That's always a good thing. All right, what is your name?
Renasia Brown,
And what position do you play?
second,
Second base. So what is your favorite thing about softball?
hitting.
Hitting. I got you. All right. What is your name and what position do you play?
My name is Lacey, and I play left field.
Left field. And what's your favorite thing about softball?
Probably hitting.
All right, good deal. What is your name and what position do you play?
My name's Lainey. I play left field and catcher.
Left field and catcher. So a little dual threat there. What was your favorite part about this season so far?
Season, it was probably my teammates.
So again, she's the giggler of the group. What is your name and what position do you play?
My name's Cameron, and I play shortstop.
Shortstop. I hear you. All right. And what's your favorite thing about playing softball?
Friends and teammates.
I got you. All right. Moving along. What is your name?
Meg Ledbetter.
And what is your favorite thing about playing softball?
Having fun with my teammates.
And what position do you play?
Pitcher.
All right. I hear you. Good deal. Moving on. What is your name and what position do you play?
My name is Michaela Pierce, and I play third and outfield.
Third and outfield. And so far, what's been the best experience about being on the All-Star team?
Getting to play with all of my friends and playing tournaments and stuff.
Tournaments. All right. So what? All right. I'll come back with what was your favorite tournament moment so far?
Probably just playing the game with all of my friends.
All right. What is your name and what position do you play?
My name's Emma, and I play I'm second.
Second base. All right. What's your favorite thing about softball?
Playing with all my good friends and meeting new people.
New people. All right. Good deal. What is your name and what position do you play?
My name is Sarah Brewer and I play center field and I catch.
Catch. All right. So what has been your favorite star team so far?
Getting to learn like new positions and playing with all of my friends.
Pretty friendly group here. A lot of team chemistry here. What is your name and what position do you play?
My name is Mackenzie Gibson, and I play shortstop and third base.
Shortstop and third. So on the left side of the infield. All right. So what is your favorite thing about being a softball player?
I like learning to play new positions.
The finale, what is your name and what position do you play?
Abby Packer, and I play shortstop, and I'm a pitcher.
All right. So what was your favorite thing about this All-Star team so far?
Just traveling around and having fun with my friends on the field.
Well, good deal. Well, congratulations, girls. Real Town is definitely represented very well. And congratulations to you, Coach, as well. Back to you, Adam.
All right, Coach. There you go. You got a big following out tonight, too. Well, it sounds like you have a great group of girls. I'm glad you guys enjoyed your All-Star season and everything. I appreciate y'all coming up here tonight with us and letting us meet some of the players and you talking with us as well. Let us know of any kind of, if y'all do fundraisers or anything like that throughout the year that you might want to do. Okay. Let us know, and we'll push that stuff for you guys, too, to help. I mean, and, of course, anything we can do as far as interviews and stuff like that, let us know, too.
Okay. We'd be glad to. I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. I'll get your information, everything, so that way you kind of keep in touch with us. And like I said, anything in the future, you let us know.
All right. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. And that right there was a Real Town 12U All-Star Girls Softball team. We'll be right back after this break. You listen to the Lake Martin Sports Roundup.
to wave it too.
All right, coming back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Late Martin Sports Roundup. I'm your host, Adam Blankenship, here with Scott Hardy. Scott, before we start this segment, I got to give a shout out to my little cousin Eli Self. He's on that All-Star team we spoke with earlier. He couldn't make it tonight. He was upset about it. But just let him know that I see his videos on Instagram of him hitting home runs, okay? I see all his home runs he hits, and he better hit some this upcoming weekend, too. So there's that.
Shout out to Mr. Self. And always good to have our good friend, Mr. Mark Worth's son, Jesse, as well. So always one of my favorites. So, again, it's that simple. If you're interested in bringing a team on to be highlighted, we'd be more than welcome to. You can contact Michael Forehand, Adam Blankenship, or myself, and we'll make sure that we get you on and make sure that we are highlighting as many of our local area teams as possible. But, again, Adam, kind of going back to the finals, because obviously, again, we've only got 2 games left potentially for us to be able to talk a little bit about basketball. So what were your overall thoughts? So I know they put up such a great performance, those 2 in particular, but do you think it was more so them, or was it?
It's a combination of both. I see where you're going with the question. I think it's a combination of both. One, let's go over LeBron's stat line. 41 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, only 2 turnovers. I mean, it's close to being a perfect game right there. And it's going to take that, though, I think. That's the thing about them is outside of LeBron and Kyrie, they really don't have any other scoring option. You know, I just don't know if they can sit there and do 2 more games just like that. And if LeBron does, then that's what LeBron's supposed to do. If he doesn't, then where's LeBron at? So, you know, and of course, Golden State really didn't play as well. Of course, that they were down Draymond Green, which does hurt them. I mean, I feel like he's one of the main ones that kind of make them go a little bit. So it was big missing that piece. But, you know, at the same time, just Cleveland played lights out.
Yeah, and I want to kind of go back and piggyback off of what you were saying about LeBron's play. And in particular, if Brett's listening,
Brett.
You know, had LeBron tanked this game, it would have been, oh, my God. And, I mean, there's not just a single out, Brett. That seems to be the consensus when it comes to LeBron. Is if he has a great game, it's like, well, he's 6'9", 250, and that's what he's supposed to do. Then if he doesn't have a good game, it's like, oh, he's a wash, he's trash. And so there's no in-between with him. And so I think that just adds more credence to how great he actually is when you dominate, when you're that polarizing when it comes to people's opinions of you. Steph doesn't really have that. I mean, there are people that can say he wouldn't do as well in a different era or one of those things, but they never really questioned him because outside of really Game 4, in 4 games, he hadn't done anything. He scored 20 points maybe twice, I think, in 11 or 12 games in his finals career. So it's not like he's just been somebody who's been dominating, but because they won last year, it was a little easier for them to be able to handle it. But I think this is a brand new series now. Game 6 in Cleveland, he's not losing at home. He's definitely not losing at home.
Where's all the talk, though, for Steph? He's the 2-time NBA MVP. Where's the talk about him choking on this?
Because they love him. Like he's a
how long is that love going to last? Is it because LeBron's been in the league too long and everybody's just kind of oversaturated with it? The reason why he catches so much.
Well, do you think the league wants? Who do you think the league would prefer to win the finals? Would it be?
It's a good question.
The Cavs in the city. I think that storyline dominates itself. But going forward and with the future of the NBA, is Steph somebody that now they're wanting to build to let that be the new face of the league? So if he goes back to back and he beat LeBron back to back, then that not only solidifies him as the best player, but now he's knocked off LeBron as the champ as well. So it's definitely
a good question. There's 2 really good storylines right there. But I kind of feel like even if LeBron wins it, then we're going to sit in here, well, he still lost 4 other finals.
I'm not. If he wins one for Cleveland, if he wins an NBA finals if any type of championship for this city, then he automatically becomes just
the greatest ever.
He is. He's the GOAT. No joke about
it. Better than Jordan.
I wouldn't say. I don't think he's better than Jordan, but I think he could lose a finals appearance the rest of his life.
Yeah.
If he won, he'd never have to go back again because he came back to Cleveland. And it's kind of, there was a maturation process there. But if you really know LeBron, you've kind of studied and some things about this was all a lot of this had to do with PR marketing, I think. And if you look at how it was, he left to really learn how to win.
The decision I think the decision kind of set him back in the eyes of the public.
He didn't have to do it like that. It could have been like how he did with Cleveland. I'm going home. But you're right. I mean, at that point, he owned the world.
Yeah, I think it turned everybody sour right there with that.
Yeah. Well, if I do think that they're going to win Game 6. Obviously, even with Draymond coming back, I think the chemistry now. This is what LeBron needs when Kyrie is playing at that level.
Man,
there's going to be that's a better duo than KD and Westbrook because Kyrie is a legitimate point guard. Westbrook isn't necessarily. So when you've got somebody as great as LeBron who can move without the ball, and they kept talking. If you watch the post-game commentary, they kept talking about spacing. And it was now Draymond not being there may have had a lot to do with that, but they were able to get to their spots on the floor and be highly effective.
I mean, some of the shots that Kyrie made last night were just unreal. I mean, he fell down a couple times, kept his dribble, jumped back up, and still found space to get a jumper off. If he has, and everybody talks about how well Steph shoots and everything, but if Kyrie last night, if he had 6 inches in between, he was getting a shot up and it was going in. I mean,
his handles match Steph too. I'm not gonna lie. I think Kyrie's handles are as good or better than Steph.
I do too. Uncle Drew, man. It's Uncle Drew. You know?
I mean, and the thing with Steph, we kind of talk about it, but Clay and Steph, I think, are very, very similar players, except that the difference between Steph and Clay is the distance. I think Steph has the longer range, but from a pure standpoint of shooting, can't touch Clay. And I think the same way goes. There's some deficiencies in Steph's game, but his shooting is so superhuman, to be honest. When he's on like that, it's just gonna, I think, deflect away from some of the things, like him not really being that great of a defender, even though Westbrook didn't really have his best. But this matchup between he and Kyrie has been fun to watch.
So do you think Clay's play, do you think that kind of takes the heat off of Steph because he's playing so well that everybody's focused on him and he's kind of picking up the slack there? You think that's kind of I guess taking some of the bad taste off of Steph's play?
I think Steph is one of those players who he's not that outgoing of a person, like otherwise it's from his commentary. He doesn't really talk a lot of trash, but I think because of that, he doesn't receive the same, I guess, flack that LeBron does because you kind of submerged with LeBron. And it's not just LeBron, it's the media doing it as well. So I think Steph is on a different path to stardom, in which he is stardom. But, I mean, if he wins this, then there's a new face in the NBA, which is kind of starting to get that way now. But Under Armour, again, that only helps them. There's a lot of subplots to this that I don't think people really are looking at. I think a lot of businesses are looking to see how it's going to happen because if it's LeBron versus Steph, Nike versus Under Armour, like there's a lot of little things there. But anyway, I think we're getting up against the break because I can't tell if that's coming from the TV.
I know. It's so loud. We have a big crowd here tonight, and it really is. It's kind of hard to hear in the earphones, which is a good thing.
It is a good thing. So, again, 256-329-2328 is the number to dial in for JRs. You can get something delivered to you, or you can come here and get something off of their great menu and dine in. 256-329-2328. Adam and I have about 20 more minutes left in tonight's program, so thank you for tuning in so far. When we return, we'll wrap up a few more things, kind of diving into more of some college athletics and what we think about what's going on the college baseball side. More of the Late Morning Sports Roundup show right after this.
But, you know, I feel like still that they've shown enough to show that they can go in there and compete. So it's going to be fun to watch them and see how that plays out as well. But yeah, I kind of agree with you on Miami and Florida. Florida basically just strictly on the pitching, and then Miami because they have studs.
Yeah. Well, I think we have time for one more break for tonight's show, and we'll take a quick one here, and when we wrap things up, kind of a couple local things we can push, kind of our thoughts again for Jazz Fest and what a great community event it was, and also a little plug on my end as well. So we'll go ahead and take another break. Our final one of the evening, more of the Late Martin Sports Roundup show, right after this.
All right, coming back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the final segment here, Late Morning Sports Roundup show. We've had a very eventful evening. That song always gets me fired up though. But we've had a very eventful evening. I had an all-star team from Reeltown, as well as an all-star team here, the 7U team represented in Alexander City. So very proud of these young ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we'll have some hardware to bring back up here, and we'll have some more things to celebrate. And again, if you're an all-star team or a league team that didn't have a chance to come up here, please just let us know, and we'll try our best to highlight them. And again, if you're looking for an opportunity to contact us, make sure you reach out on social media outlets, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it may be, and we'll make sure that we have pictures provided for you, as well as a link for the YouTube channel so you can go back and rewatch it. Adam had the Jazz Fest this past weekend, and we haven't been on air together since it took place. One of the best ones I've ever been to.
I think the Alex City Downtown Jazz Fest is the best thing that we do in the area.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it. Always a great turnout, always a huge turnout. tons of fun. You get to see a lot of people that you hadn't seen in a while. The music was good this year too. Just overall, and I look forward to it every year. It's on my anniversary weekend, but my wife enjoys going as well. So it's a great family atmosphere. A great way to get out there and mingle with everybody in the community.
Yes, that's how I always remember too, because Randy's wedding. Oh, his anniversary was today actually. So happy anniversary to him, and yours just took place too. So happy anniversary to you. But I remember leaving his wedding, going to Saturday Jazz Fest. But you're right, Friday Jazz Fest, one of the best things our city offers, and hopefully, there'll continue to be a push for those types of things. But we're very excited about the turnout, and again, anybody that has been involved with the Jazz Fest knows just how many people usually typically set up, and this was a different setup than before, so it wasn't as loud. You could speak to people, and again, this is the opportunity for people you haven't seen in a while. There were several different class reunions taking place, so it was very exciting. And again, anybody that was affiliated with the Jazz Fest committee, hats off to you, and look forward to another great event next year. Adam, as we wind down tonight's show, I have to give a little shameless plug. Well, not shameless plug. This is a great opportunity to give back to the community. But we at United Way, we will be having our community-wide day of action. We'll be cleaning 2 schools in the Alexander City area, Alexander City Middle School, as well as Jim Pearson. Both of those schools will receive some pressure washing and some different cosmetic things taking place within and outside the school. From the Coosa County standpoint, we will have Central Elementary School and Reeltown will be representing Tallapoosa County. So we tried our best to make sure all of our service areas were used. So if you're looking for an opportunity to come volunteer, you can either call the United Way office, 256-329-3600, or just show up one of those 4 places and we'll have some registration forms for you and we'll put you to work. So again, from a United Way perspective, we just thank you guys for all of the support that you give us, and we're looking forward to a great event on Thursday.
And the community appreciates you guys too, Scott. Y'all are very active in the community and everything. So, just know that goes both ways. So you guys are appreciated as well.
Touche, sir. Right, man. Is this our month show? Is this our? Have we been in that a month?
It is.
Man, I'm pretty excited about what we're doing and how we're going about things.
Fun.
So again, Adam, great show. Hopefully we'll have some great things to report. A couple of these teams in the area will be taking place with All-Stars, and then next week they'll also be taking place with tournaments. So spread out all over the place, Coosa County, Tallapoosa County, and just our surrounding areas as a whole, very, very supportive on the athletic end. So we're looking forward to seeing what all happens there. Great show tonight. I think is it Randy and Luke today? I think it's Randy and Luke on Sports Blitz. So we'll hopefully we gave you a good primer for them. For Adam Blankenship, Michael Forehand, and everyone else involved with our radio show. Thank you for tuning in. See you next week.
See you next Tuesday.
Or maybe we're just still on. I'm not real positive. Well, either way, we're signing off.
Rest in peace, Kimbo Slice. We didn't touch base on that last week.
Slice.
I don't know.
Man.
Anybody don't know, this is the internet sensation. Look him up.
Man,
Passed away last week.
We YouTube him quite frequently.
Definitely.
All right, well, we're signing off, guys. See you next week.